of stars and wonder, a glowing answer waiting there. Our curious hearts ignite, a new horizon shining bright, connecting worlds across the sky. Let our collective wisdom fly. Yeah, let our collective wisdom fly.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the English Leap podcast. We're so happy to have you join us today.
I'm Liam,
And I'm Sara. You're listening to the English Leap podcast.
where we help you sound more like a native speaker by using better words.
Today, we're talking about one word that everyone uses all the time.
What word?
Nervous.
Oh, nervous. Yes, I say that too much.
Everyone does. I'm nervous about the presentation. I'm nervous about the interview. I'm nervous about speaking English.
But here's a problem. Nervous isn't always the right word.
Right. And today, we're going to show you what to say instead.
Because natives are more specific, and when you're more specific, you sound smarter.
Liam, can I tell you something that happened to me?
Yes, please.
Last week, I was coaching someone, and they said to me, Liam, I'm nervous about going to the job interview.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then later they said, Liam, I'm nervous about the company culture. What if they're too strict?
Those are different things.
Exactly! In the first one, they meant anxious, like worried about how they'll perform.
But the second one,
The second one was skeptical. They weren't anxious, they were doubtful about whether the company was right for them.
so using nervous both times missed the real feeling.
It did, and that's what happens when we use one word for everything.
We sound less precise, less native.
Exactly. So today, we're going to fix that.
Here's what we're doing today.
We're looking at the word nervous.
And we're showing you 5 different words you can use instead.
Each one has a different meaning, a different feeling.
And natives use these distinctions to sound more precise.
To sound more intelligent, honestly.
Yes, so if you're B1 or B2, stay with us. This will level up your English.
And later, we'll do 2 role plays, one formal, one informal.
So you can see how these words work in real situations.
Real conversations, real feelings.
So what's the problem with nervous?
Well, nervous is a real word, and it's used by natives.
Right, it's not wrong.
But it's general. It covers a lot of ground.
Too much ground.
Too much ground. When you say I'm nervous, someone has to guess what you really mean.
Are you anxious, like worried you'll fail?
Or are you uncomfortable, like not physically comfortable?
Or are you skeptical, like doubting the situation?
Or are you worried, like concerned about someone else?
Or are you uneasy, like something just doesn't feel right?
See, nervous could mean any of these things.
And that's the problem.
If you use the more specific word, people understand you better.
And you sound smarter, more native. Okay, let's break down these words. What's the first one?
Anxious. Anxious is probably the most common replacement for nervous.
What does anxious mean?
Anxious means you're worried about something. You're thinking about it a lot. You're a bit panicked about the future.
So like worried but more intense?
Yes, more intense. More like your mind is racing.
Can you give an example?
I'm anxious about the exam because I didn't study much. You're worried. You're thinking about what could go wrong.
That's different from nervous?
Very different. Nervous is the butterfly feeling. Anxious is the worry feeling.
Got it. What's the next word?
Uncomfortable. This one is about your body or the situation.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't feel comfortable physically or socially. You're not happy with the situation.
Example?
I'm uncomfortable sitting near the back of the room. Or, I'm uncomfortable with how he talks to me.
So it's more about the situation than your emotions.
Yes, exactly. It's about the setting or the circumstances.
Next one.
Skeptical. This is when you doubt something. You don't believe it fully.
When would you use this?
I'm skeptical about that job offer. The salary seems too high. You're not anxious, you're doubtful.
You're questioning it.
Questioning it. That's a good way to say it.
What about worried?
Worried is about concern for someone or something, like you care about it and you're concerned about the outcome.
Example?
I'm worried about my friend. He hasn't called in a week. You're not nervous, you're concerned.
It's about someone else, usually.
Or about a situation you care about, not about yourself performing.
And the last one?
Uneasy. Uneasy is when something just doesn't feel right. You can't explain it. Just a weird feeling.
Like intuition?
Like intuition. I'm uneasy about this deal. You can't say why. It just doesn't feel right.
So these 5 are completely different.
Completely different. But people say nervous for all of them.
And that's the mistake.
Let me ask you, why does this matter?
Why?
Because when you use the right word, people understand you better, and you sound more native.
How do you sound more native?
Because natives are precise. They don't use one word for 10 different feelings.
They use different words for different feelings.
Right. And when you do that, you're thinking like a native speaker.
So it's not just about vocabulary, it's about thinking.
It's about thinking more precisely, more accurately, more like someone who really speaks English.
Got it. So in our role plays, we'll show you how these words work in real conversations.
Real situations, real feelings.
Okay, let's do our first role play. This one is formal.
Formal. Got it.
Ready and action.
Hi, Nova. Thanks for coming in. How are you feeling about the interview today?
Well, I'm a little anxious. I really want this job and I want to make a good impression.
That's completely normal. Can you tell me about your experience?
I'm skilled at project management, but I'm uncomfortable with public speaking presentations, so I'd prefer to work behind the scenes.
I understand. We do have presentations in this role. How would you handle that?
I'm skeptical about whether presentations are necessary, but I'm willing to learn.
Interesting. What else concerns you?
I'm worried about the work-life balance. I want to make sure I can spend time with my family.
That's important. Any other concerns?
I'm uneasy about the salary offer. It seems lower than the market rate for this position.
I appreciate your honesty. Let's discuss that.
Did you see what happened there?
And cut. She used 5 different words instead of just nervous.
And each one was more specific. The interviewer understood exactly what she meant.
Instead of just knowing you were nervous, they knew you were anxious, uncomfortable, skeptical, worried, and uneasy, all different feelings.
And it made you sound more professional, more native.
Okay, now an informal one. 2 friends talking.
Got it. Ready and action.
Hey, how are you? You look stressed.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty anxious right now. My date is coming tonight, and I want it to go well.
That's sweet. What are you worried about?
I'm worried he might not like me in person. Like, what if I'm not what he expected?
I'm sure you'll be fine. Anything else?
Well, we're going to that new restaurant, but I'm uncomfortable with the noise. There's always too many people.
We can suggest something quieter.
Also, I'm skeptical about what he said about his job. It sounds too good to be true.
Fair point.
And honestly, I'm just uneasy about the whole thing. I can't explain why. Something just feels off.
Okay, maybe meet for coffee first? Something casual?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Cut!
See how natural that was?
And how many different feelings you expressed?
Anxious, worried, uncomfortable, skeptical, uneasy.
All in one conversation, all different meanings.
And in informal speech, it sounds even more natural when you use these words.
Because that's how people actually talk. Let's recap. What are the 5 alternatives to nervous?
1. Anxious. That's when you're worried about the future, worried you'll fail or something bad will happen.
2. Uncomfortable. That's when you don't like the situation, either physically or socially.
3. Skeptical. That's when you doubt something. You don't believe it.
4. Worried. That's when you're concerned, usually about someone else or about something you care about.
5. Uneasy. That's when something just doesn't feel right. You can't explain it.
And the key difference:
Each one is more specific. Each one is more precise.
natives use these distinctions, and when you do, you sound more native.
You sound more intelligent, more aware of your own feelings.
Here's the golden sentence for today.
Tell me.
Don't say I'm nervous for every feeling. Say I'm anxious, I'm uncomfortable, I'm skeptical, I'm worried, or I'm uneasy.
Pick the right word for the right feeling.
And you'll sound more native, more precise, more intelligent.
Let me ask you something. What are the mistakes people make?
The first mistake is using nervous for everything.
Right. I'm nervous about the interview. I'm nervous about the presentation. I'm nervous about the trip.
Too many nervous.
The second mistake is not understanding the difference between the words.
Like saying, I'm anxious about the noise. That doesn't work.
Because anxious is about worry, uncomfortable is about the situation.
The third mistake is mixing them up.
Saying, I'm skeptical about my exam, that doesn't work.
Because skeptical is about doubt. Anxious is about worry.
So if you remember these differences, you won't make the mistake.
Here's how natives do it differently.
Tell me.
Natives don't say, I'm nervous, as much as non-natives.
Why?
Because they have more words. They use the specific word.
They say, I'm anxious about the presentation, not I'm nervous about it.
They say, I'm uncomfortable in crowded spaces, not I'm nervous about crowds.
They say, I'm skeptical about his story, not I'm nervous about him.
So the pattern is, natives use the specific word. Non-natives use the general word.
And when you start using the specific word, you sound more native.
Because you're thinking like a native. You're being precise.
Okay, we have homework for you.
Go to the comments.
And tell us, what do you usually say nervous about? Be specific.
Like, I'm nervous about public speaking, or I'm nervous about meeting new people.
Tell us what situation.
Then we'll tell you the better word to use.
We'll give you the exact word that would fit your specific situation.
So you learn from your specific example, not just a generic one.
And if you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe.
Subscribe so you never miss a new Stop Saying That episode.
Because we're teaching you how to sound more like a native speaker.
One mistake at a time.
So remember, don't say I'm nervous every time.
Use the word that matches your actual feeling.
Anxious, uncomfortable, skeptical, worried, uneasy.
Each one is different. Each one is more native.
Write your homework in the comments.
Tell us what you're usually nervous about and we'll give you the right word.
Thank you for learning with us.
Keep practicing, keep improving.
See you in the next episode of Stop Saying That.
Bye, everyone.